All right, what up? Congratulators. I'm at work and I'm on my breakfast break, and so I'm under some pressure right now to create a video, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to postpone it. I don't want to save it for later. So I'm gonna go over the 5 benefits of pressure. Yeah, there's benefits to pressure, and these are just a handful of them that I would like to share with you through my experience. So if you're going through, if you're learning to bake a turkey tomorrow on Thanksgiving, or if you're having a cram for some test for school, or you have a deadline to meet for a work project, then use these 5 benefits. Remember them, acknowledge them, and you too can shine bright like a diamond. So the first benefit of pressure is conquering fear. And you think, well, how does that happen? Well, pressure is an emotion that we feel when we have a goal or something we want to accomplish, and we're faced with, say, like a timeline, for example, and so we have to meet this certain standard or expectation within a certain amount of time, and that causes this pressure. And when that pressure comes, we experience fear. I don't know. You start thinking, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I can do it. I'm never going to pull it off. And there's a lot of anguish there. Well, when you acknowledge that pressure makes diamonds, and that there's something good that can come out of this, out of any situation that you go through, and one of those being that you have the opportunity now to overcome fear. So be thankful and grateful to the experience of pressure, that you now can become a fear conqueror, a fear master, so to speak, no longer being a slave to it. You look it right in the eye, you clear the dust, you focus crystal clear on your objective, and you allow the emotions to be what they are, and you concentrate, you narrow in on your goal and your objective, and you move closer to it until you succeed and you accomplish it. You get that accomplishment. So therefore, yes, you can conquer fear as a benefit of experiencing a stressful or pressure-filled experience. Okay, so that's the first benefit of pressure. The second benefit is you can make friends. It's like, how do you make friends from pressure? Well, sometimes when we are under pressure and we're under stress, we tell our friends about it. Hey, can you help me with this? Either with an idea or with a helping hand, or can you just give me some words of encouragement? And people love to give. We love to give to other people who are struggling or wanting to succeed, because one way we like to feel like we're part of their success, and we feel like we have helped contributed to their success, and it's a mutual beneficial relationship. You help me succeed, and therefore you get a benefit out of that, and vice versa. If I'm helping you succeed in an endeavor of yours and you do pull through, I have the emotional investment. So when you win, I win. And then you share these experiences and these emotions with other people that are trusted, and you know that you can get good feedback from. You develop relationships, and you develop friendships. So pressure can strengthen your relationships with others, and that's a good thing. Who would have ever thought that? So, and the third benefit of pressure is it's innovation, right? Because when you're under immense stress, you're going to something that you probably, if you're challenging yourself enough, you're doing something you've never done before, and you have to dig deep. And when you have enough pressure, you dig so deep, you have to go to a place where you've never been before inside yourself. And can I do this? Can I really pull it off? And you find things about yourself that you never knew. And you experience a growth that you've never experienced before because you've dug deeper. And without this pressure, if life was going so easy, you would have never had to call on your reserves or see what you're made of without that coming down on you. So be grateful for that. Be thankful for it. That pressure is also gives you an opportunity to innovate and to become more of yourself than you've ever been before. And that's what life is about, really, too. At the same time, it's a self-improvement project where we're trying to grow as much as we can and contribute as much as we can. But if we don't have an outside force testing us and pushing us harder, we're never going to get to those levels of joy and satisfaction out of life if we're not digging deep within ourselves and going to the next level and finding what we're capable of. So that's the third benefit of pressure is innovation, because they said 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. You don't get that 1% of inspiration without that 90% of perspiration or pressure. So you become more. The fourth benefit, without getting sidetracked here or going off on tangents, is your limitations. Well, you're under so much stress, and sometimes you don't pull through, and you break. You find out what you're made of, and maybe you're not made of as much as you were hoping for. And so you bump against a wall, or you hit a glass ceiling, and you feel broken and you feel defeated. Now, where's the good in that, right? Well, you see what you're capable of, and that doesn't mean you quit on your goal or your objective. That means you just try again more intelligently, and you learn from that mistake. And it shows you where you need to grow in other areas in your lives, where you need new skills or abilities to conquer that goal, because the goal should never change. But maybe your strategy does, and it helps you rethink how to accomplish what you're doing. And so the breaking point is also sometimes where people find their greatest motivation out of life or experiences, because it's through their failures that they have learned the most. It's not always their successes. So that's another great benefit of pressure is the failure part, learning your limitations so that you know how to go beyond them next time. And finally, the fifth benefit of pressure is creating diamonds. When you put so much pressure on yourself or on others, if you're in an authority position, to create something, and you demand perfection, you demand excellence, and you connect with other people, how to find resources and ideas to create a project. You dig deep within yourself, because that's what it's going to take to produce something extraordinary or exceptional. And you've conquered the fear, because you're looking at straight in the eyes in terms of straight ahead about what you want to accomplish. When you're mixing all these things together, and again, driving hard, and you know what your limitations are, because and so now you're past them, you're on the other side of it. You broke through those limitations. You produce something that's probably never been produced before, because if you've gone deeper within yourself than you've never been before, then you can create something that's never been created before. And when you get to that, those things are beautiful, and they're solid as a rock, because you've gone where no man has gone before. You've pushed beyond boundaries that people don't go, and those things are valuable. They're like precious stones. They're diamonds. So I hope you find these 5 benefits of pressure useful, and remember them next time you're under pressure or stress, and that you can come out shining and bright like a diamond. So God bless you. Have a great day, and love with freedom.